And welcome everyone for today's stream. As you can hear, still a bit sick. So, again, without a camera. Hope that's gonna be fine. But yeah, it's the last prove your skill of the spring season. And, I'm disappointed. Um, for those who've seen the brackets, already know why. But I'm not gonna go into detail about that right now, because I really can't be asked to get annoyed before the matches, because, I want to put up a more nicer performance and also not drag the mood down. But, yeah. I'm gonna be having a talk with Fujit later. So, yeah. We're following A1N1, by the way, as you can see in the logo down there. I also have it in the description. And let's have a look at the brackets. Again, we have Fujit joining us in the streaming. And since we are in the same group, we might as well also. Like, either we meet early with our discussion, or it will be at the end of the stream when, like, either of our teams drop out or something like that. So, yeah. Start with the brackets first. And I'm not gonna go into too much detail of what is, a bit different than usual. But let's have a look at Group 1. With Kraken was DWF with APA with a bye. A1N1, which we're following here, this is this team, they have a second as well. Against Quarry, I think is how you would say that, not quite sure. Then BPS here, versus UA. Demo, VMRR, Reckham put forward. This is the team that Fooded is following, which is why his stream will start a bit later, because they got a bye. So yeah, if you're interested in that, check out Fooded's stream. Endgame down here as well, they don't really need to bother too much with that today's result. They're just there for, participation, I guess. Because they are already basically top 8 confirmed. And then APA down here with a second team in this group. Group 2 follows Vale and Tesseract and Cash put forward. What else do we have? We have a BPS team here who probably gonna meet them here, potentially. We have another Kraken team here, I think. Is that? Yep, that's the second Kraken team. Also, him playing pretty well this season. We have Fuha here as well. IW looking for, I think, a potential top 8. They're pretty close to that. Just like Rekimus, who were in the other group. In Group 3, we have Shadow put for Serenity and Rekim. We have BPS here. We have a Cash team. We have APA. Sparta here, who've been playing really well. Looking to probably get a bit further tonight. BPS and Rete here also in contention of top 8, as these lower top 8 spots are all not yet decided. We're gonna have a look at the leaderboard after this, and I can go into a bit more detail on that one. In Group 4, we have A1, another team here from them, their second, playing against Turk Tank actually. We have Rete here with team KV4, who've been a bit of a surpriser for me as well. Rekim here with a team, but not sure if that was the actual original clan or not, because there's 2 Rekim clans going around. With Fuha here, and Raid down here, who hoping for their top 16 spot. Also Joe 46 with a bye. And the last group, Group 5, with APA with a bye, with Loka here, looking for a bit of a higher placement. Reiti down here to also, again, top 8 chances. Anaheim, who haven't been making any showing this season, at least I don't remember. And yeah, that's all the brackets that are out there. And with that, let me just get you guys the leaderboard before we, join the room, because we are going to be getting an invite in a moment here. Where's the screen captured? There we go. So endgame and Serenity here. I'd say pretty much safe through. I don't think there's going to be too much disturbance in that one. I think we can all agree on that. Loka here potentially as well, but I mean, between 3rd place and 8th place, there's less than 1,000 point difference. Wait, there we go. So, you know, there's everything still up for grab here with Loka, BPS. BPS with 2 minuses. APA, A1N1, which we're following, and Reckham, which Fuji's following. So 7 and 8th here definitely want to put up a good performance today, and ending it with 27,400. And if we have a look here, Reti with about 100 points, if less, even a 9th here, looking for that spot. Vale as well, and even... I think IW might be a bit far off. I don't think they can make it into top 8. Vale might be as well. I'm not quite sure actually how the math would turn out for that. But Reti definitely is in contention here, so nothing in the lower ends is absolutely decided. And then we have here with Shadow Rage, Bata, Cash, Zenith, closing down at 23,800. And Kraken here, hopefully making, or looking to make their showing in the top 16 with Fuha here. Pretty close as well. Not too much decided in the final leaderboards, other than probably Endgame and Serenity here, who have a very big lead over anyone else this season. And I kind of quite rightly so. They've been playing really, really well. Endgame in general are very strong. And also Serenity this season have had a massive improvement to previously. Not to say that they were bad before, just that they have, you know, had quite the increase, which, you know, nice to see. But yeah, oh, 1 second. Sorry, just a Discord message. But yeah, we are on Castilla here. We have no one yet to show up from the enemy team. Hopefully that will change. But yeah, let me just let you know about the chat rules again. There's 5 minutes delay to prevent any stream sniping from happening. Please, oh, not a chat rule, but you know. Please keep the chat in English only so that my moderators know what you're talking about and can properly, you know, keep it nice and clean between you guys. There are no rewards for these streams, so don't ask. Also, you are allowed to cheer for a team that you would like to win, but hating on a team is forbidden here, as I do not need any hate in the stream chat, and I don't want it either. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. But of course, I won't be answering immediately, but I'll try my best to do so anyway. And yeah, let's say hello to Senko, Mr. Big Fun Part, Tim here as well. Hey Tim. Higgins, and David. Hope you're all having a good evening. Alright, seems we're not gonna have an opponent show up. A ghost team, I guess. I think that's how Jack called it. Huh. Oh, nothing we can do about that now. Guess we're gonna have a bye here in that sense for A1N1 as well, who have made a lineup. Even considering TD double 50 here, that's a rather peculiar lineup. BKP has been more or less common now for the B cap, so that's pretty standard. And I mean, the rest is just normal meta tanks. But still, that's quite surprising. Alright. So they won their first game. Congratulations, A1N1. You played really well in that one. It was really close. Corey here nearly managing to win against you. And yeah, let me just check something really fast. One moment here. Does it tell me this? No, it doesn't. Alright, so yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to talk about this here now, right? I mean, what's the point? So, we're just gonna be having replays, in the meantime. Let's quickly make sure to check when the actual games is happening here. It's gonna be at 32, so we're gonna have a lot of time. Oh, forgot that that shows up. Yay. So yeah, A1N1 and Reckon for Fujin. Let me just open up the replays already, so that I can... Also, Senko, I have a feeling that you're trolling me with the replay that you sent in, so I'm not sure if I want to actually show that or not. But yeah, we'll see about that. I'm gonna be going through a lot of them tonight. That's a game win, I guess. Well, let's show replays and see if we can enjoy that a bit. If you have anything to talk about in chat, feel free to let me know, so that we at least can have some interaction, because I mean, I'm not going to be commentating now, which, you know, would at least take up like minimum 10 minutes usually, so that's just time wasted with nothingness, unfortunately. What kind of avatar? What? There's no rewards. I mean, there's a delay, so guess it's hard to tell you that now, but my mods are gonna help out, thankfully. But let's have a look at Miggy playing the bad Shen. He's been pretty much in love with this thing since recently. You know, and he's not wrong with that. It's just not a tank that fits my playstyle. At least I haven't played it enough recently to really get a grasp of it. What is this team doing back there? Oh my god. My favorite heavy tanks. Those in a TD bush. Hell yeah, dude. Aren't those great? Don't you love them as well, guys? Aren't they absolutely fantastic? Oh, that was a risky shot. Hey, Netforce. How you doing? So yeah, I'm gonna tell you this now. I'm gonna have a talk with Fujit later. Expressing today's situation, addressing it, and talking about it. So, even if you mention it in chat now, I won't be going into it too much. I just want to avoid the topic. As long as we try to commentate. Nice peek, Effie. Bad force. Nice one, David. I know that's an accident, but nice. That's a funny one. Great. Ooh, the kill steal. Ooh. Instant reload again. Full E100. My god. Nice shot. You could have waited a little bit longer there. Also, why not shoot to 57? What is this? I know he wants damage, but if he's wanting to be greedy, he would have had to shoot the 57 there. Would have been more profitable. It's not really sad, it's more annoying if a team doesn't show up. Because first of all, it to me as a streamer / commentator, it wastes my time, it wastes your time, the time of the team. And it's just in general, like, if you sign up, at least appear, you know. That's my statement to it. Nice 5k game though, from Miggy. Well played. Wait, have I shown this replay before? I did! Oh my... I didn't even realize because it wasn't marked on Discord. No. 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 God damn it. Alright, let's watch Dark in another Cheeto replay. This time on Faust. Definitely haven't shown that one yet. That's for sure. Oh, that's realistic. I just realized. Took me a bit. Because, you know, it's out right now. Or not available until Friday again. Which is tomorrow. Why am I saying Friday? Oh no, sense of time. Not so great with me tonight. Brie. Ooh, not the gun. You can HE the side of an E8, by the way. It's really, really weak. Even some tier 6 mediums can pen that, which is so sad. It's like the Chinese mediums, the 34-1 and 2. Those sides are just so weak. I have a ton of replays. Don't worry about that. I have too many, in fact. Let me count how many I still have. 1 second. Quick counting with every. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 replays. I guess I could think of. But I mean, there's still 2 streams to go, that's the point, right? We still have professionals next week. And I'm considering picking up a second server for, like, the challenges. Because we don't really have anyone streaming challenges right now. At least I don't think anyone put their name down for it. So I've been... What was that, dog? So I've been thinking about doing that. And then I would need replays, so that's fine. I guess, Tim, you could send them on the server, just in case I actually do need them. Hey, Queen? How do you... I'm just gonna say Lorento, because it's easier. I hope that's fine. Hey, Michael. It's always hard with such a name, because it can be said Michael, Mikhail, Michelle, if you want to go with on that one. It was hard to know which one it actually is. Like in this one, I would more say Michelle, because there's no A in there, so Michael makes no sense. Oh, there's the MT. And when there's no A, it's no E, it's Mikhail, but it's always hard to gauge what's the actual answer at some point. So if you could let me know, it would be fine. Or it would be great, at least. I don't think you can. Yeah. Hello, Haxor. A lot of new faces. Hope you're gonna be enjoying your stay. I'm surprised though, since there's not been any wargaming announcements recently for the new tournaments. Since 4. Day 5. Nice 5k by the way, Jesus Christ. Jesus. Alright, I think it's enough time has passed so we can have a look at the assistant. So let's do that. Let's update. So Kraken is still playing here. Their match. BPS has won their own. Demo has won. This one streamed by Fujit. And Endgame and this APA team lost. Okay, but Endgame won. This sounded like Endgame just lost, but they didn't. Alright, group 2. Vale won. Definitely also here. Potential for top 8? I don't quite know. They might be out of reach here. Astra winning, BPS wins, Kraken and Fuha both here want that top 16, so they definitely want to win. IW here winning too, but I mean, that's just for placement in top 16 now. Oh, that Reckham team lost, okay. I mean, it was Serenity, so maybe not too surprising. BPS winning here, Cash won, APA Sparta still playing. This BPS team winning, and Reti winning. And group 4, we have oh, this A1N1 team lost. JT won, Reckham won this one. Fuha's still playing here, and Raid won that. And in group 5 we have this still going on. Loka won. This one Zenith. Reti winning here. Reti really want that top 8 spot. But I mean, that's understandable, right? And quick one. So not all the games are over yet. Well, we still have 20 minutes to go anyway. Time for more replays. And I haven't showed the Cheeto one. I can check that here. Look, there's no... This one doesn't show up because I'm going in order of when they are sent in. I have shown this one on accident, yeah. Twice. But not the Cheeto one, for sure. But Miggy again in a bad chat. My god, too many. Miggy, too many. Hey, Johnston. Hey, Nanami. How you two doing? One second, I just gotta send something to sync up. Oh. Hello, Pavel. Let me just ask something on Discord 1 second. I cannot type. Oh, it was correct the first time. I just didn't know. Great. I'm brilliant. Have I marked this replay now? Yes, I did. Okay. The finest ace tanker made by you. Alright. Why are you so desperate of me showing the replay, Cinco? I still have a stream tomorrow. And there's still professionals next week. I will show it. I'm not gonna skip over it, I'm not an asshole. Bitch. But no tea. Wait, how would you say that? I am so confused. How would you say that? Good focus, good focus. You won 5 as well, so it's fine. Good one. Can't be one shot by APCR because max roll 700. But an HE or fire could. Good target priority though from me. I mean, he wasn't nice before, so I mean, he must know some stuff at least, right? Oh. Should have been prepared for that. I'd have just pushed, honestly. There's no real point in just holding back. And nice. Good game. Well done. $6K in the batch chat. Nice one. Really do be playing that a lot. Fine, before he starts annoying me. Let's show it. Oh, you're on your reroll. Come on. This is your reroll account. Why would I bother? Interesting. Oh, 2 channel members. thank you to Eiley. Let me know on Discord, and I can give you roles and all that stuff accordingly. And also thanks Tim. Even though you said you didn't buy it. Are you sure about that? Bruh? Tim, I can give you back that money. That's not the problem. Right? Just let me know. We can do business. Right, Tim? We can do business. Eh. Yes, this is indeed the last previous skill. And then next week we have challenges. So today is the last previous skill. Tomorrow is the final stage. And then I have the stream scheduled. And I think the days are also public. But let me see. Before I say something that I'm not allowed to, I'm just making sure. Wait, has it been said anywhere? Might have been in the in-game news. Let's check that first. It's 6. It's all servers at 6. So it's shorter and also fits all inside 1 month, unlike winter season was, right? Where we had to go into March because there was 8 previous skills. So it's a lot more condensed, and I do prefer it that way, but it makes missing like a day 2 a lot more important, or like losing out very early. But I mean, that just means you have to just win more or play better. That's all there is to it. It's not just blame the system, it's also blame yourself. Because, you know, if you would have played better, you wouldn't have lost early, meaning your chances for top 8 would have been better. Also, hello, Torino. But yeah, Tim, just PM me if that was an accident. I'm just gonna give you back that money. I don't necessarily need that. It's just there for those who want to support me. For whatever good reason. That was not a good shot. Why are you not flank? Why are you no flank? So what is that AT do? Come on. Get the kill now. Oh my god. He ran out of AP too. Ah, he bounced. Oh, that tiger's healthy. Stop it, Senko. You might need those. Trying to cheese a Fardins here. Why, if I was the tiger, I would not turn around. Look at that. Did you see that here? We had the little pop-up for like the tutorial hints. The Mao. Ah, yeah, Lone just said it. Why is this? Why are they showing up? Is this your first 20 games, Senko? Ah, yeah, you're really trying to cheese a Fardins here. Also, hello, Lone. If I haven't said it yet. Look at this cheeser. Let's hope he doesn't mess up the next shot here. Either the T29 pens this and he can kill him, or... Okay, Senko, don't mess this up. Do not bounce. Okay, there we go. Cheesed himself a little tiny Fardins. How many games? 188. I don't know. This must have been in your first 20. Else I don't think these hints show up normally, right? I think at least. But GG. But it was reroll matchmaking, so, you know. My praise is gonna be limited to a GG. Did I mark the replay? Let me see. I did indeed. All right. I'm gonna show one more short one, and then we're already in time for the next matchup. So let's take a 2-minute one here. All seasons before, in terms of previous skill, were 8. Hey Layla. Let's have a look at Senko on his main, thank goodness. Alright, so let's check. Kraken lost in Group 1. The game that hadn't been over at that point when I checked earlier. Group 2, is there anything? No. The other Kraken team won though. Wait, in Group 1, Kraken lost, that's what I meant to say. Everything else seems normal. Group 3, I think that was all decided, right? Group 4, Reti KV4, TFCZ Raid, Rackham Fuha. Oh, this is realistic, this game. Jesus Christ. I know that you do, Tim, still. I feel kind of bad, man. Because, you know, we know each other personally. Even though I know you have a lot more than I do. Just let my mentality be my mentality. So yeah, Fujit's stream should be starting now, or should have already started. So you can check his stream out as well. I'm also gonna keep annoying Jack during stream, by the way, because I want to know up-to-date stuff in terms of top 8 leaderboard, because he has his own, and you know that's pretty neat to have. Because today is the main decider. I don't think there's gonna be any significance in tomorrow all too much, other than literal placement. But I think today is gonna decide top 8. Although I could be wrong, of course. Go for them. Go for RM. Go for RM. Yay, RM. Someone really wanted that kill. Hey Jet, how you doing? What a fast game. That was faster than I expected. Felt faster than what I expected. Let's put it that way. I do not accept friend crests anymore. Let's open one. Why not? There we go. Room invite is there. Let's go. Alright, so this game is probably gonna be important because at least for A1N1 it is, because they're in 7th right now, if I remember correctly. Let me just make absolutely sure I don't talk nonsense. Indeed, they are 7th. BPS here, this is not their main team. So, you know, technically speaking, they're fine. Not sure how good this team is either, because, you know, this is not a team that normally plays, I think. So, it will be interesting. Dynasty's Pearl, the map at hand. And we already see double 50, double mouse here from A1N1. Oh, excuse me for that. We also have a mouse and an ice form. Oh, I'm so sorry. My head is all over the place. A T22 for DPM and a Kranwagen to round things up with a third Clipper here. And then we got BPS, also double mouse. Probably going near the encounter camp streets there. That's the typical place for them. Double Kran, Ice 4, an E5, and a Vickers. That seems more an idea of park if you go with a Vickers. If you take a T22 like A1 N1 does, you can go for both. Meaning, you know, you have the flexibility of a medium tank and the speed, but also, you know, some okay armor that can help on the heavy side, which the Vickers doesn't have. It only has a turret, and even that is now a lot weaker than it was before. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Oh, not a second mouse. Are we gonna just see the players change tanks, or is the... Oh, it seems that way. It appears in that fact. That means core needs to take a commander if we do stick with that double mouse. Huh? Never mind, they go double ice 4 instead of double crown. That's interesting. Ah, hey Savik. Alright. Let's have a look. Any changes last second? Nope. I'm thinking both these teams are probably gonna go for the open area, the city near A. It just seems more logical. BPS here could go for the park. I mean, with Ice Force, it's doable. The Vickers suggests that even more so, but he could also just spot this A street here, go for a quick cap. Have seen that previously. But with A1 N1 running double 50s, those definitely gonna rush towards A. That is 100% gonna happen. Well, maybe not rush it, but they're gonna go towards that, Sam. So, see what these teams will be doing. I am interested. A1N1 here is definitely reliant on this game, since their other team failed to make it further. So, let's see. Hit points here not too different, and I have already been wrong with those 50s. Alright, we see a park play, or at least a trap here set up by those. Naka here making that A street spot that I was talking about the Vickers could make. Hasn't even been spotted back, but did see that ice fall. That is interesting. And indeed, we see a park play here from BPS with the mouses in this encounter street. Every single game, more or less, you see mouses here. It's not unusual by any means. And yeah, it's a very slow start. No one has gone near any caps yet. But it seems BPS here is willing to go a bit more aggressive, having core here behind these double mouses. Also, we have Diddy here already pushing outwards. Potential for a C cap, maybe? Naka here is being very aggressive with his T22. Oh, and here comes a B push from BPS. Straight in here with double mouse. We're gonna see Crown Ice 4 behind there. And I do not think that A1N1 can reset this fully here. Unless the T22 is constant firing. But he needs to pen every single shot and keep changing his target. Currently though, focusing on Mess here. He needs to shoot the other mouse now for the reset. Doesn't make it happen though. We have Memo here already behind in the mouse there, taking quite a bit of damage. And look at that, the 50s here. There they are at A now. Pushing away that Vickers comedy here on one shot left. B has been camped but is immediately being stopped again. Now surrounded here. And A1N1 struggling a bit. We have Core there down to a one shot, but so is Diddy in the mouse. The Kranwagen here now helping out on boat. Alimosa's already leaving. Making a good choice there. Neka clearing up core, and the Vickers has died to the 50. And they are still very, very healthy here. A lot of that main damage potential from A1N1 still alive. But have lost Naker just a moment ago. Now losing the mouse as well, and the points are going to keep on racking up. Now with a 4v4 as well. Is looking to be quite interesting. Hit points here slightly in favor of BPS. But with 50s, that is going to be risky. They don't have a lot of armor. And Alimosa here is isolated against Nico. Now getting the IS-4 on his team and support as well. We have the Kran back behind him. But he's not the one being targeted right now. Gets a bounce there on the IS-4. Crucial shot that he needs to pen now. Good gun block from the E5. Oh, criminal in the 50 there. Losing a ton of hit points. He's alone now. Comedy and Alimosa need to push. The IS-4 finally goes down. But Nico here is very healthy. Puts Comedy down to a one-shot. And the Kranwagen now needs to shield. We have the 50B here alone against two mouses. And this game is looking very good for BPS right now. Losing Comedy there. Are gonna lose their second 50 now. Nico here alone against two. Running with the speed boost. Can he get away from this one? No, he can't. I think he did take an HG into the back there. He must have. Otherwise, Alimosa had to rely on RNG here. And it's two mouse versus a one-shot IS-4 with AP. And a full HP Kranwagen. Those hit points that he saved here are going to be very handy. And Alimosa needs to be very, very careful here. Mess is going to go into that A-cap. Like he should. And we see the Kran now here stopping B. 600 points already though. This is not looking too great for A1N1. Needs to trade with the mouse here. He definitely has to. Not sure why he's not. He could have definitely peeked there. Now giving him the chance to meet up with the second mouse again. Oh, look at that shot from Alimosa here. He's trying his best. But the points are a real issue here. And so is the lack of hit points compared to BPS. He's being very aggressive now. More than he should be, really. Especially given the fact that he wasn't aggressive previously. But he now has Alimosa in support, so we'll see how they do here. He definitely cannot die. If he dies, then there's gonna be a big chance that BPS is just gonna take this one. They're gonna be pushing here. He needs to pen. He does indeed as well. And the Kranwagen can easily double clip him here. Gets a high roll as well, a very high one. Mess needs to kill the ISO. Gets it as well with a very good shot there. Onto what I think was the upper plate. And now has to fight this Kranwagen head on. And that is not easy. He's not going to keep his shots. Is instead going to just use them. The mouse here should have a rather okay time. Is a very tall tank and can shoot the top of the Kranwagen. But he also needs to consider that the cap is still going here. Finally realizing this is now in B. And he can just heat the upper plate of the mouse. That's probably its biggest weak point, at least for tournaments. Because the Kranwagen here has a very easy time penning that. The mouse down to a one shot. And Fady here, he needs to pen this. 100%. Gets the kill and wins it for A1N1. What a great game. What a fantastic display from both teams. Especially the comeback here against those double mouse. And look at that carry. 5.4k and 4.6. Getting 10k combined between two people here. An incredible feat. And the double mouse here just not quite able to make things work. And the strong suit of that game was really the start of A1N1 there. Clearing those tanks. That Vickers, that IS-4. And even, no, not the mouse, because they live, but they lost the tanks really quickly. BPS making a very good comeback, and then even overtaking them, but in A1N1, making also a comeback. So it was a great game, very long, and could have ended in either way here if the match had been played out a little bit differently. Now with match point here for A1N1, I'm gonna feel a lot more confident going into this. Now with that morale boost behind that back, that momentum that they can take into this one here, having just beaten BPS, who are taking the same lineup again. And A1N1 with a definite change here. We see triple eyes for double crown, no 50B, a VKP here instead of one of the mouses, and, well, another mouse to boot things up with. So we have no T22 either here, going full on for armor and especially hit points. Those ice falls have a lot compared to an E5. So let's see how A1N1 is going to be dealing with this one and how BPS is able to respond, as they want or need to win this here if they want to make it to the tie-breaking match and a potential victory. That is this time a hit point advantage for A1N1, not too surprising, but still, both teams here on 19,000 hit points. That is nothing to laugh at. Especially thanks to that double mouse there, even though they have a Vickers, those really are carrying the hit points here for BPS. And the Ice Force also are a really nice buffer with 2800 here. And yeah, this time A1N1 are going for A. BPS again here deciding to go for the park, but just not aggressive enough to go for a cap here, giving the opponent the chance to get cap advantage. And even if he drops in A now, that is just too late. Chaka here does spot 2 tanks, but they're in not really any surprising positions. So not any good knowledge has been gained. The VK here, and a mouse, as I said, where you would see a potential mouse. Just like BPS has theirs over here. And they are rotating their tanks around here. Comedy and Naka need to be careful. Already seeing Nico there, he has core and support. Oh, any damage? Nope, no damage. But A1N1 able to put in 1. 80 here though, doing really good last game. Already taken 2 hits in the side of his turret. He has to be very cautious. Don't want to lose any more of that hit points. But the cap lead here is definitely significant. Oh, he's losing more here. Very good shot by that Vickers. Not the most accurate gun, but it definitely can work. And Diddy here losing another bit as well. The mouse just too tall to really hide here. Even the cheeks are visible. And is now making a push to advance here against those 2 in the corner, who now have to pull back. But there's of course this crossfire here that has been already established. And if they want to fight them, they're gonna get shot in the side. So this is really awkward here for A1N1. But they do want to be aggressive. They do want to make these plays. And Core here able to get a free shot in due to using Diddy as a shield from everyone else. Oh, does take a big hit there though, 520. We have a B play now from BPS. Is being stopped though. Memo here pushing forward, and Naka just took a massive double tap there. And the rest of the team now pushing through are going to be annihilating these here in the corner. The focus fire not quite on point, but they want to get the Ice 4 out first. Diddy here holding back the rest, but Synoxys just pushing through, doesn't give a damn. The Vickers here, not sure what happened there, but he got taken out by the Kranwagen. He should have never died this early, for no reason whatsoever. Hit points here still similar, but we are 2 tanks down on the side of BPS. Now a 3rd one as well, with Nico going down, making that 2 again with the clear on the Kranwagen here. And Naka is very low as well. Comedy here trying his best to shield from the 2nd mouse. But Bolt is gonna be easily killing that. Second fire here after Nico. Now even Bolt is burning. The Ice 4 that was left alone in B finally been taken care of. An A1N1 very strong victory here. Very risky plays, but are able to overtake and are gonna be going into the next game. Fantastic match here. Very well played. And a lot more dominant and also confident than they have been in the previous game. Oh. Did you? Oh, look at that bounce. That is so awkward. And does get the finishing touch though here. Comedy able to close things off. And what a good game here. Well played. Fantastic performance. BPS not quite able to overcome that. And A1N1 moves over to the semifinals and with that qualifies for tomorrow. That is definitely a big stepping stone here. They did want to just aim for that mainly and then see what happens further on down the line. And yeah, great game. Hello, Blitz with Cupcake and Sophie. I am following a team and not a bracket now. Alright, I'm talking about that. Let's have a look at the brackets, shall we? Group 1 has APA versus A1N1. Endgame here has won their game. Reckham definitely wants to win this. They want to qualify for tomorrow. Because, you know, they want to get their spot in the leaderboard. Group 2 here has Vale beating out Cash, Kraken and IW playing in the semis, qualifying as well. BPS here still playing against Astra. Potential tiebreaker or just a very long first 2 games. Group 3 has BPS here winning, and BPS and Sparta. And Serenity still playing Shadow. Group 4 we have Reti beating KV4, Reckham beating Fuha and Raid meeting up against them here. Raid with that, I think pretty much for sure qualifying for the top 16. Should be more or less safe now since they will participate tomorrow. And this game here is still going on. And in Group 5 we have APA versus Loka and Reti versus Quick here. It's going to be some very interesting matches that I definitely do look forward to. With that in mind, I need to actually check right now. Group 1. So whether Fujit keeps streaming or not is definitely dependent on that Reckham demo game. Because, you know, we're following teams specifically. So I hope he's still gonna be keep going, at least for another round here. But ignoring that, let's have a replay from Dart. In the talk 2. Why do I even say 2? It's just a talk. But yeah. I'm just gonna check over on Fujit's stream how that Reckham game is going right now. Let me just quickly do that. Oh, it is definitely a tiebreaker. Ooh. Going on to main runes. Interesting. That means I might be getting the results fairly soon. Thinking about it. Just gonna have that over here. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. Get this. Let's move this over here. Let's get this. I just want to have an extra tab so I can have the results coming in. It's gonna be easier. So the only games still going on right now are Shadow Serenity, Reckham Demo, and Joe 46 and Turk Tank. Okay. Oof. Both teams of Cash lost this round, this last one in the quarters, to Sparta and Vale respectively. Let me actually see. Where was Cash in the leaderboard again? Were they top 16? Oh, they're 15th. Ooh. Hagen is still in, I think, right? Yeah. Is there still a team of Fuha that won? Fuha lost one team to Kraken, actually. They won against Kobe, but that was the first round. Talking about quarters. Seems that both Fuha teams are out. Oof. So they're safe from that. Quick is still in, no? As they just beat GX. So, gonna be a bit in danger there, potentially, for Cash. But Zenith is also out already, I believe, so... We'll see about that. We really just have to wait and see. Which group was Zenith in? Weren't they like in group 2? More Kraken still playing, my god. Where was Zenith? Can't find them. They definitely had a team today. I'm blind, aren't I? Is it group 5? It's group 5. Oh, they played Loka. Yeah, so they're out too. So Zenith is definitely in trouble here. Cash maybe. Depending on how these games will go. Oh, it seems the results are in. BPS won against Astra 2-1. Serenity beat Shadow in a tiebreaker 2-1. Turk Tank won over Joe 46 in a 2-1. Wait, where's the Reckham game? And Demo, here it is. Lost in tiebreaker, so Reckham keep going 2-1 as well. God damn. Some close games. Just like Dark Ones here. Down to a 2-shot against the VK and the KV1. But the KV1 is down in the B cap, so he should be fine. Still has a full ARL as well. Oh, did take a shot though. A laser one shot. Yeet. Nice. 4 kills, 3k damage. Well played. Too dark. And his game. Oh, I definitely want to see that Reckham game now. Must have been very intense. Alright, let's have a quick look at the chart here. It's gonna be full past when this game starts, so I have 10 minutes left. Means I can show David's replay in his TVP that he told me about before. Not having the best of times, I guess, is what he said. With gun depression. Hey Layla. Not Layla. Hey Bella. I mean, the only other streamer is Fujit, which I've talked about. On day 1s, it's me and Fujit for EU. On day 2s, it's Aminet, Jack, Fujit, and myself. Yeah. Fujit is an absolute machine. He definitely deserves massive credit. He's been carrying this season for the streamers. Doing 3 servers is absolutely insane. I wish I could have helped him, but I saw what Winter did to me with 2 servers. And my god, it killed me. Like, doing 36 streams or however much it was within 1 month was not not healthy. Let's put it that way. There's no official wargaming stream. The very final stage, the very... Nice Amarak, David. The very final game of the tournament, the like grand finals, will be an official wargaming stream, I think. Like it was in the previous seasons, but none of these before. And if there is one, then it's obviously on their channel. So there's 3 left. Oh, oh, behind them. Gun depression. Oh. Nice fire. Oh, look at that ammo. How supportive. What a nice lad. You got this, he says. How kind. I should see that more often. Come on, aim in fully, David. Don't shake the camera. Concentrate. Just a comment, man. It is just a comment. But the comet is taking apart his IS-3, so, I mean, you know. I have to remember that. He did saw that shell flying through, so that's nice. Just pay attention. Oh, wow, he saw him. IS-3 is a one-shot in this team. He's done blocked 400. Done 4004. Nice. And he could be going for a 4th kill. The 4. The numbers, what do they mean? HE. Eh. You can just DPM him here, to be honest, yeah. Yeah, go for HE in the side. Oh, you only had 2 shells left. Ooh, that might get a bit awkward. I think you realized that too. Because he's gonna be loaded faster than he thought. Because he only had 2 shells. Oh no. He's clippable now. Avoid one of them. Oh, not the Amarak. No. Oh, he dodged it. Brilliant. Oh no. Come on, IS-3, do it. Hit him. Yes. Bruh. Come on, don't lose now. Don't lose now. Oh, you could see him press here. Down there, just kept saying loading. That was close. I think the AMX was close to reloading. Due to, you know, his Amarak being damaged, so you can kind of gauge that. Nice 5k as well, though. Jesus Christ. What? You guys are so cracked recently. I mean, it's realistic, but still. Come on. Come on. Come on, where's the invite? We should be getting it fairly soon. Where is our invite? But yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Because we will have APA versus A1N1, and Fujit has Endgame versus Reckham. Meaning, since we're both following the, you know, looking at the leaderboard, weaker team, we might both meet in the match of 3rd place. It would be very hilarious, I must admit. Wait, why is there no clan tag? What is that? Excuse me? Why is there no clan tag? What? Nani? This person is clanless. That does not make sense. How is he there? Let's check on Blitz stars. Is that a player? TP5X. He's not registered to be an APA. Excuse me? His latest clan change was March the 1st. Eh? Okay. What is that? Why is there a clanless player here that has no clan? And why is he here? I am so confused. I am very confused. I know, Leila, I saw the poll. I also participated in it. What is that clanless player doing? I am so confused. Let me just message Fujit really quickly. I hope he reads it. Alright, so we have Winter Muddy. To me, similar nature of how you play a map like Alpenstadt. Due to, you want map control, you want to cover the angles and all that good stuff. Alright. I am so confused. Why is that player there? Alright, let's not get worked up over this. So we have a lot of German heavies. What is A1N1 doing? Double mouse and apologies, E100. That calls like a B play to me. Double E5 clan and IS4 support that. Is APA just messing around now? Is that it? Alright, so they're definitely not taking this seriously, so that's a bit unfun. Eh? What? How's that a technical victory? They have 5 players ready though, or did someone unready? Like last moment. Yeah, 5 players must be ready. Is it because this guy's not in the clan? Is that it? There's no way that's it. There's absolutely no way that's it. What? What? I am so confused. How's that a technical victory? 5 people are ready. Or did I just miss someone unready? What the hell? So confused. I mean, they wouldn't win with that lineup anyway, but like what? This is also isn't that their main team? This is not their main team, is it? Yeah, it's not. Ernest is here, but part of it is their main team. Part of it isn't. Wait, how was he ready with a T26? What? What? Hello? I am so confused. What was that? I need to actually open my own stream now to check that. What the absolute flying monkeys is that? Alright, whilst I deeply think about that one again, I'm gonna give you more replays. Wait, which was the last one that I showed? David's, yeah. I have a feeling I've shown this, and I didn't mark it. I did show this. I'm not gonna no. Alright, this one. I am so confused. What is going on right now? This is the second technical victory that A1N1 had. What is this boring ass stream I'm having? Come. How did I get a Clandis in there? Hey, comedy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Chunsten. It shouldn't. Even I checked Blitz to see if he maybe was in APA temporarily, but he just wasn't. He was never in APA. The last clan he was in was Elim, and it doesn't even show that he left that clan. But that means that he probably left today, so it hasn't registered in there yet. And he's not shown as being part of APA. And they had to register today. I am so confused. Alright, here's the moment where it happens. With 5 players ready. 10 seconds left on stream. I'm just rewatching my own stream right now. I need to slow down. No, not play on the TV. I don't want this right now. Playback speed slower half the time. Let's go. No one unreadied, but Ernest jumped in last second with a tier 1. From spectator mode. So first of all, they had 5 people readied up. Second of all, One of them is clanless. And third of all, they got to ready up in a tier 1. What? That makes no sense. That makes absolutely zero sense at all. Excuse me? What? My brain can't take that, man. I'm already sick, and then I have to deal with that now. Come on, man. Hey, Miggy. Hello, Vasik. Hello, Cody. I am so confused. Okay, they just don't give a damn, I guess. For IS Freeman, but what is he even doing there to begin with? I wish to know that as well, Layla. I have so no clue. I'm so confused. Does anyone even know what is happening anymore? Does anyone know? Oh, I don't even know what is happening, man. Nice ice free turret you got there. Hey, Dajin. Let me check the brackets if any of the other games are done already. Nope. 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 I mean, I would be surprised. I mean, I should be if there was a game. But all of them are still going. This is the weirdest tournament stream I've had ever. And this one beats the NA party that they had in my stream chat the other like in winter, when there was suddenly so many top clans like GG, Rain, Pramo, and all of those people were there. And this stream beats that. Not by viewer interaction, but by just what's going on right now. Like, what is going on right now? What is it? Look at this. This was a technical victory. This was a really interesting fight. The first one. The second one was pretty clean from A1N1. Nothing against BPS, they just didn't play that well. And this one was another technical. I am so confused. Alright, more replays now. Let's go. So many replays today. I hope you guys enjoy this. I mean, I'm just sitting here watching replays. I hope you guys don't mind. I mean, I can't do anything against that, right? Oh my god. I'm gonna have a talk with Fujit after this tournament, by the way. For any of those that are interested, you can stick around for that. Oh, currently the leaderboard is my god, I can't type. Sorry for that. Alright, let me bring this to you on screen right now. Save image. Desktop. And then go here. And drag this here. This is the current standings. By cups, made by Jack. This includes... Nope, it doesn't. Oh, nice. He just made a new one. God damn you, Jack. You goddamn idiot. Whatever. Save, overwrite. This. There we go. This is the up-to-date one right now. It also includes Sparta being eliminated. I mean, I guess with eliminated it means top 8 chances. Right. I'm just gonna ask again. Top 8 mean, the E means top 8 chances. So Fuha and Zenith not able to drop in. Kraken managed to jump in. That is interesting. Sparta's in, Raid is in, IW, Vel, Reti currently outside of top 8. Reckham is in. Okay. Alright, so E means no chance for top 8 anymore. Meaning Sparta and above all can still be inside. Endgame and Serenity are surely qualified, 100%. One second, just gotta get the next replay going. APA is still in 7th. A1N just jumped up places, so there's no big change there. But this is because all the other semis are still going on, I think. So, yeah. Let me check. Anything over? Vale has beaten BPS. That is very interesting. BPS beat Sparta. Group 4. Reti beat Turk Tank. Reckham beat Raid? What? Excuse me? What is going on today? Oh, I'm getting PM'd by the player with no clan on the APA team. Ooh. Might explain how you how that happened. I'm surprised that Raid lost, to be honest. Ah, okay. He was kicked from the clan 10 minutes before the tournament started. Okay. Alright. New update from Jack to the leaderboard. Save image. Desktop. Let's go. There we go. This should have overwritten that. Indeed it did. So yeah, everything above Sparta. BPS took one spot back. Else there's not really any significant changes here. There's no rewards. Stalin, Road to Valor. What do you want to join? And also hello to everyone watching. Hello, Luke. Nice game from Senka. Why do I check here? Let me just check. Wait, no. I'm gonna check when the final starts. That's what I wanted. Oh, and Wreckham lost. It's 36. Alright, so I have time for more replays. Let's have a 5-1 here from Speed. Or 5 minutes. Alright. Let me check the other groups. IW beat Kraken. Serenity lost to BPS. Okay. So we have a BPS final in the group 3. It's Rati Rackham in group 4 and Loka Quick. So Quick beat Rati? What? Oh, I apologize. I wasn't fast enough on the mute button. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Hey, Romix. That was a messed up HE. So what I'm most confused by, first of all, is that last game that I just showed you. It's that Quick beat Reti, which I have no clue how that happened. I'm honestly surprised about that. The others are more or less normal. Other than that Wreckham beat Raid. That I also am confused by. Copy image. No, I don't want to copy the image. I want to save the image. My god. I always press the wrong button. Alright, this is the absolute up-to-date leaderboard right now. Credits all go to Jack, by the way. So we have Loka, BPS, A1N1, APA, Wreckham. This has not changed from when we started earlier, other than A1N1's and APA's position. Everything else is the same in top 8. Top 16 might have changed up a bit. I mean, it definitely has, with Zenith out. Not sure if Quick can now potentially could even jump into top 16. It's definitely possible. Because Cash is not qualified for tomorrow, Shadow isn't. Sparta is, I think, but still. Goddamn. This is such a mess. Alright, let me drink some tea. Pure chaos. You know what really surprises me the most right now? That there's nothing in the tournament channel Wargaming server. Absolute silence right now. No Hammerack for the next 70 seconds. Nice. That's why I always play with double repair kit, by the way. And that will never change. If you ever see me running double repair kit, then shout at me as loud as possible. Unless I do it intentionally for some experimental reasons. But this is the reason that I don't do that. We win. Woo, on points now. And he actually did manage to get the kill. Without needing the Hammerack back. Nice. Oh, so much chaos. Pure chaotic energy. First class though. GG. Alright. Just to make absolute sure, is it 36? Match of third place right now. Streamed by Fuji, by the way, for Group 1. 36, yeah. I'm getting paranoid, even though I should know these times now in my head. 6-minute replay? Sure, why not? It started 36. 5 times that. It's Yusuf. Hey, Simon. So, alright, this is weird. I've seen Speed play without his brother, and now I see Yusuf playing without his brother. What has happened? Is their relationship damaged? Do I need to step in as the third party? I mean, neither of them are probably watching right now, but still. Wait, I'm wondering, is Fujit's stream over with that then? Because he's messaged me. Does that mean the third place match is over? Match of third place, Reckon beat APA. Technical victory, probably. It's the only match that is already over. That is some nice chaos you're doing here, Yusuf. And his teammate died. It's not the last thing I need. Dude, I tried to sweat the event like last 2 days so much. Just to get that one camo for my Hellcat. Some interesting stuff tonight. Oh, God, no hiccups, please. Yo, what is that frame rate drop? Jesus Christ. We're at 50 right now. Oh, it looks so terrible. So bad. Oh, 239. He rolled for 239 with 300 alpha. Oh, nice roll. Some good RNG there, Yusuf. Well done. Ah, nice. But yeah, seeing as how many replays I've chewed through, I definitely will need more for the professionals that I'm gonna be commentating on. Where's the tortoise even, by the way? I don't remember ever seeing it. Stop moving. What are you moving for? Why are you moving, Yusuf? Just stay on that. Yeah, just stay there. You're gonna proxy him anyway. You're gonna look for the tool? Could be AFK, you know. You're gonna keep capping? No, he's not. Yep, he is indeed AFK. Ah, yeah. Come on, why not use adrenaline here? There's no need not to. Exactly. Let's go. Surprised there's no fire. He definitely damaged the fuel tanks here, I'm pretty sure. At least to a slight degree. Well done, though. Not so much your tune mate, though, Yusuf. Alright, we should have an invite. There it is indeed. Oh, God! Yes! Yes, endgame. Finish it off beautifully. Wonderful. Wait, Nico, do you not have a 113? Is that it? Come on, you got 53k games. Bruh. Nico, don't do that. Alright, we have Faust here. A1N1 going for a humane strategy. 1 ice for triple E5, double Kran in the 215B. And then King just going with 6 113s and a 121. What is that called? Sextuple? I mean, they're qualified already. They don't even care anymore. They're just playing for fun at this point. I hope A1N1 responds to this with the next game as well. So we can have a bit of fun in the finals here. Ooh, yes, take a 1-1-3. Do it. Do it. Come on. You're not Orca, but I mean, I guess I could accept it. Let's just have some fun for the end after being weirded out the entire day. Just gonna ask Fujit if he's already in it. Regardless of that, let's have some fun, shall we? Let's enjoy the absolute mayhem that is about to begin. Oh god. Alright, endgame. Let's see what you got for us. I just thought he had no camo for a second. Close call. Oh. No, don't pull back. Oh. Orca already losing hit points. And Radek. Ooh, look at that aggression. Oh, he's losing more. Okay, here being focused and A1N1 being very aggressive. Winch here a bit alone. Has to be careful. We have double 1-1-3s on B here. Karo and Radek a bit away from their team here whilst Orca losing more and more now. Toby here being focused as well. And these two 1-1-3s down here are gonna die. Not really having any support from the other 1-1-3s. Not sure what Karo is looking for. Maybe it's gold that he found somewhere on the EU server. But Object did find Naker. Winch is gonna go down though. To Memo here. Not even deciding to shoot. A1N1 here. Leading the match with 4,000 HP advantage. Object here has Nico behind him, but he's not even looking. Just deciding to give his attention now. Oh, did manage to pen the shot. And now it's a 6v3, make that a 4v3. Yeah, sure. Sure, that's how math works. 5v3. Come on, pen him. Yeah, that's right. Big shot into Alimosa here. Dueling Nico. Radek there has been blown up. And Karo all alone on the other flank. And he got him. No! 5 hit points. Ooh, if Alimosa rolls low. Oh, he does! He's not going to be able to reload in time. Nico here with an HE clear gets a max roll kill as well. Carrying. But is he able to win? There's still 4,000 HP on the board. Didi is Amarak. Ah, talk about spoiling the fun. What a game. Alright. Let's see if the enemy team responds or if A1N1 does. Or if endgame goes serious now. That would be interesting. Would be an interesting dynamic change if I've ever seen one. No. That is definitely not a normal lineup. Wow, look at that. Double Prozetto, Bat Chat TVP, triple E5. It might be a strat, but I doubt it a little. We have a Kranwagen now instead of one of the E5s. We have another Bat Chat here instead of the TVP. A1N1 triple E5 again, double Kran F3 IS4. Not gonna change their lineup. Do not want to have fun. We have discovered Fun Police. I'm just joking. But endgame here, giving away some cups since the only contender for first place, which was Serenity, is already, well, they already lost, so endgame got further than them, so they should be fine here. And yeah. Let me have a quick look at the results of all the other matches that are going on right now. Matches. Oh, there's still a lot of them going on, actually. The Serenity has beaten Sparta, Kraken beat BPS, okay. And Raid beat Turk Tank and Tiebreaker. Oh, interesting. They can't go for tier 9, Simon. It's limited to 10 only. Alright, that is a lot of auto-loading capabilities there on the side of endgame. They really want to end the game. Hey, no spoiling. That's uncool, dude. Time out. Let me time you out. I can't. No. No. Oh. Big B push here from endgame. Oh, focus on comedy. Takes a shot. Cap advantage here for endgame. Radek all alone though here. Only having Toby behind him. Even Nico here already taking some damage. Alright, let me time you out. You're not fun spoiling that. Ali Mosa here sealing that C cap. It's getting intense. Cap advantage now is gonna go in favor of Team Red here. A1N1. Oh, we have a flank here now starting with Orca here in his bat chat, making a hero play. Getting behind the enemy lines. Hit point advantage here for endgame. But A1N1 is starting to push on the other side of the map here against these E5s. Against Object currently here, who is being focused. Not good focus fire from Toby though. Should be shooting Ali Mosa here. Radek there, able to help out as well, but he has a crown behind him. Object here now, Amarek not gonna be able to put out another shell. Memo here does go down though to Karu, able to flank around with his Progetto. And slowly but surely these outer loaders are really here taking their turn in favor of endgame. The Kranwagen here now being attacked by Oka, bouncing one shot. Can he pen the second? He does indeed. Should pen the third as well. And Karo here able to clear. Leaving this in a 4v5 situation right now. Radek here still rather healthy for the fact that he got rushed first. Oh, good HE from Winch. Can he clear him? Yes, he does. Leaving just Ali Mosa here in the ice for now alone. Without support. Orca here. The man. Able to clear Naked. I think got ammo-wrecked. And now it's just Fady left in the Kranwagen. Oh, nice shot. And Endgame actually managing to win this one here. Getting serious. Not gonna let this 2-0 happen. And what a great game that was. Look at that. Object here is lacking though. SMH. I don't think that A1N1 expected that. And to be honest, neither did I. Oh, what a great game that was though. Just letting Fujin know that we're now going to tiebreaker. And Endgame gonna be playing this seriously. We have Middleburg as our final map. Not been going too well for random matches, as the current meta does not like the top side anymore. Let's see what they do with it now. Lineup change for both teams. Alright, double mouse here for endgame. We have triple e5 and e6 from Orca. Definitely gonna carry. And Winch in a Vickers. A1N1 here. Still with a 215B. IS4, double crown, triple IS4. Not changing their lineup as well. No, wait, triple e5. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. Have not changed the lineup. And with that, we move to the tiebreaker here. It's 1-1. And what is that? What is that spawn? They spawn topside with the heavies. Oh, nice. That's gonna definitely help them here. Especially Alimosa. Winch here looking to spot. Oh, what a good blind shot that was. From Toby over there onto the Kranwagen. Amazing shot. Oh, Winch takes 2, but spots a lot for it. And see, he is now gonna get capped. Orca here. Not fast enough with his E6. Can he put a shot in though? Yes, he does. Puts in quite the high roll here in endgame, being very aggressive here. With Nico and Object straight up coming in here, not stopping. Pushing these guys backwards here. The double mouse down below. And A1N1 needs to decide what they want to do here. Because they're getting pushed up top, they're getting pushed down below. Memo here down to a one-shot already. And endgame, in their purest form here, playing the game they control. Playing the game they do best in. And that is create chaos and then roll with it. And that is exactly what they've been doing. Mouses here have climbed up on Middleburg and endgame here. Annihilating these small little E5s here. On the side of A1N1. Comedy here now getting massively focused as well. It's still 7 tanks alive on the side of endgame here. Comedy does go down next. Winch is still alive. He's holding on. And A1N1 did not know how to respond to that. And I do not blame them. Nico here ruining the 7-0. Did manage to die. Orca there with a small low roll. Radek here going down as well. And what a fun performance here at the end. Great play from both teams, but that is typical in game. And what a fantastic showdown. This was very, very fun. And just what you want to see from a team like this. Well played. That was very fun. Wow. What a showing. And with that, let's move to Fujit and for whatever reason Jack. Not sure why he's there.
It does, but it's not against the rules. So all clans were able to do that. And the same goes with multiple teams. It's not against the rules. All clans were able to do that. But anyway, Every has now joined us. I guess his game is just finished.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Oh, I was having a blast watching that. That was fun. That was so fun.
In what respect? What happened?
I mean, it was just normal endgame gameplay, and that is always fun to watch. Especially that last game. Oh, that was just so endgame that I just was grinning the entire game through. Oh, it was so beautiful.
That game went out in their first game against Rekka on Winter Malanovka with only 6 players, and they almost won.
I mean, in their first game against A1N1, they had 6 1-1 frees and a fake tank, the TD.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they lost that for, obvious reasons.
Okay.
But still, I mean, in the second game, what exactly did they play? Let me just give you the lineup. Which they did one, obviously. Which was Kranwagen, double Bad Chat, Progetto, in double and double E5. And they absolutely slaughtered the likes of A1N1. Probably just unsure of how to respond, basically.
Endgame continuing their diversity tactics.
Yeah.
With the meta.
And then the last one, they went with, it was Middleburg, double mouse, triple E5, and E6, and a Vickers.
E6? Interesting choice.
I mean, it's faster than an E5. It just has less armor and not the consumables. That's why it's used. Because the gun's better.
Did I see it? But I saw somebody else take an E6 recently, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was Endgame as well.
Okay,
I think
top
it's
damage, so I'm not surprised,
Yeah.
I did say he was going to carry, but what they did was basically they sent everyone top, just like A1N1. They just had 2 tanks down at the start, and they sent both mouse straight through the middle, and at the church they climbed their way up, and they just rushed the hell out of A1N1, who just did not know how to respond to that, and that is just so endgame. It was so fun to watch.
Absolutely. But interesting final PYS, if I must say so.
Day one
for the group stages. I mean, we saw. I was saying at the start of the stream, it's not against the rules, and you can't turn around and sort of point fingers at clans. It's disappointing to see clans taking out multiple teams. I don't disagree with that. Especially when they haven't been playing multiple teams throughout the other PYSs. I get that. I understand that. It's not against the rules, but as a tactic, I mean, is it expected? It's professional tournament at the end of the day. It's esports. Are we meant to expect these things?
We should, in terms of a sportsman-like thought process, but I mean, we can throw that out of the window tonight. In my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's one of those things that clans will do anything to basically consolidate their own position, and as long as it's not breaking the rules, is that fair? And I don't think it is unfair. I think it's perfectly acceptable. Is it not? I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It may be distasteful, and upon reflection, it can be, but I think it's a question of if you do this sort of stuff, then you can't then complain about others doing similar tactics. I think that's fair to say.
One point
you can't feel slighted, so to speak.
One point I just want to address, though, is that you've mentioned is to consolidate their positions, which that wasn't even the case here. Like, every single team that did it, apart from maybe 2 of them, which is Reti and Reckham, although for Reckham there was a second clan involved. None of these teams needed more than one team to keep their position. They just needed to play like they always do. This was just to, in my eyes, prove a point, and that's a point that is no point in even showing, because everyone knows about it. It's already in the works, and just because you show it doesn't mean it's going to speed up anything.
Well, let's explore that a little bit further, because that's a different take. If it's to prove a point to, say, the organisers, then that's done in bad taste, and that point should have been proved in PYS number 1, not PYS number 6, when clans are fighting to get into top 8. To be fair, I have no problem with people proving a point. To be honest with you, I have no problem with that. But not in the last PYS, okay? Because what you're doing, you're basically, well, you could be hurting clans who, for the likes of, say, IW or whoever is trying to get into the top 8. And that's a bit unfair on the other clans, especially if you're secure. So, make a point, I get that, I understand that, but do it at the early stages, guys, so everybody knows where they stand. Because you're always going to have in PYS number 6, just to put it in the picture, I mean, you guys know this, but the people on the stream probably aren't fully aware. POS number 1, you're going to get a lot of clans taking part. Okay?
Usually
because it's POS number 1, and it's usually the busiest. By the time you get to POS number 6, if you're not, a lot of clans who are 32 downwards, they're not going to take part. There's no point for them taking part.
I mean, some do.
That's why we have less clans. Yeah, we do have some, but we have a lot of. We generally have less clans take part in POS number 6. So all you're doing, you're not proving a point for anybody. You're just hurting other clans, really. To be fair. And do I agree with that? No. Not if it's proving a point. I don't agree with it. If it's trying to consolidate and secure your place, that's a different argument, because clans have 50 players and you're entitled to roll out as many teams as you want. I haven't got a problem with that if it's to consolidate your position. And I don't think anybody should have a problem with that, because all clans are open to do it. It's not just restricted. But if you say it's to prove a point, then that's a different argument, to be honest. It is a different argument.
I mean, in the end, we don't know true intentions. We can just assume or guess.
No, this is true.
But, I mean, it seems the most logical, in my eyes at least. There's no real reason why any of these teams would have needed, in any case, more than 2 teams. Because, an argument can be made that, sure, as you said, it's fine to run more than 1 team. Some team or some clans only ever ran 1 team, though, like Endgame. I don't remember running or seeing more than 1. But that's each clan their own choice to make, right?
Correct.
I mean, for some, it's more effort to maybe even create a second set of strats to manage a second team and all that stuff. Some teams want to avoid that. Some teams are fine with it and, split up management or something. But I don't think that any of this was necessary today, especially since a lot of these players in these multiple teams never played this season before. I have not seen most of these names that were in any of these teams. And that to me means that there was no reason.
I guess, yeah.
Because in the rules it says, Sirius has set this on the official server, that you need to have played in free prove your skills in order to...
Oh, you do, to get the rewards. To get the rewards you do.
To get rewards and to also play in the top 8, I think? Or might be a bit different.
But no, it's just to get the rewards. To play in the top 8, doesn't matter how many games you played, but you won't get the rewards unless you played 3 PYSs.
Okay. Then I got that
which
wrong.
is fair.
Still, that still means that they didn't go for rewards because they never played before. There was no rewards to be had, even if they played once. So even that can't be used as an argument here. And it's just, as you said, it's distasteful. And I can't agree with it.
Just looking at the chat, I'm not blaming the clans per se. With the 100% win rate accounts, I don't blame the clans at all. That would be ridiculous, because it's open to all clans. What we're discussing now isn't a breach of the rules, and isn't something I can blame wargaming for.
Yeah, there's no breach that has been made at all, so we can't blame a team. It's just our opinions that we're sharing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not blaming any clan, but at the same token, I can't blame wargaming for that. If it's done to prove a point, then it's not right at the end of the season, because clans are trying to get into the top 8, and it can backfire on those clans. If it's done to consolidate, then I have no problem with it. None at all. I mean, why would I? I mean, it's open to all clans to put as many teams in as they want, up to their limit. So I have no problem with that. It's just intention behind it. Is it proving a point, or is it consolidation? If it's proving a point, then that's not ethically correct, because you're just proving the wrong point. You're hurting the people that you're fighting for, effectively, because basically what you're saying is to the organizer, this is a stupid rule, and we're going to prove it's a stupid rule by rolling it out. The organizer doesn't care, because as far as they're concerned, loads of clans are playing. What do they care? They don't care. And I'll be honest with you, don't take this the wrong way, guys, but the rule against putting more than 1 team in is never going to change. And the reason it will never change is because, as far as I'm aware, on the RU server, it's common. And as I keep saying to everybody, if you change the rule on one server, you have to change the rule across all the servers. There's no way the RU server would accept only one team. Why would they? It's a much bigger Clan Wars base, and teams like, you know, C4, Mercy, etc., all these big top 8 teams in RU, and even the top 16 teams in RU, they're big clans, and they will put in as many players as they can. Why wouldn't they? So that rule will never change, ever. If you're proving a point to say you should only put one team in, then the point is not being proved. Now, if you put a team in that was 100% win rates, all of them, then I'd understand it. I'd understand the point you're trying to prove then. You've just stuck in 9 players, all with 100% win rates. That I get.
You
that
wouldn't
I
even
get.
need 9. You would just need 7.
Exactly. But in that I would get. That I would fully understand. I would understand then they're proving a point, and they may not, you know, it will screw up the MM in another way. And I get that and I understand that. So it's interesting to know. It is interesting to know what the overall intention was. I'm hoping the overall intention was to consolidate. That's all.
The thing as well, though, is to just hopefully end this point soon with the point part. It's just, you can't even really make a point, because this issue is known more or less since winter, so doing
Absolutely.
this, it has no purpose at all, other than to just ruin the day for everyone who takes part. There's no reason behind doing this, because this issue is known. And just because you show the issue, it is not going to change anything, because everyone is already aware of it.
Well, it's not going to change anything, because Wargaming have publicly said, they made it clear, they're working on the new win rate seeding. It's not ready yet. So we know that. We know it wasn't going to be taken into place for this season. We knew that quite early in the season, so everybody knew that. And the two teams or more has always been there. It's not new, and it will never go away, ever.
Yeah, it's just, I don't understand it really. I mean, as you said before, and I think we can all agree on that, we cannot hate on the teams. I just think it's just not a sportsman-like move to make, especially as you said earlier as well. In the end of the season, when teams depend on it, you know, everyone's put 3 weeks into this, and even more if you count in all the training, the strat making, and everything else, even way before this season. And you're just basically ruining the day for everyone by just being like, hey, look, there's an issue that everyone already knows, but we just want to show it to you for no good reason. That's how I view it, and it's just not nice. Which is why, I mean, we've also seen it. There's been so many technical victories. In my stream alone, it has been 2. You also had one at your end.
Well, hang on a minute. Here's one. Stage has said the team count wasn't a rig, it was more to prevent a mismatch for BPS against Serenity. Oh, that makes it a rig, I'm afraid.
It does. That is exactly what it means.
That's exactly rigging. And I'm not saying it was done for that reason. Maybe you got that wrong, but that is rigging in its pure entirety. That is the thing that everybody has been arguing about for so long, that they're manipulating the seeding. That's exactly what they've done. And if you know, you can't see, my issue is this, Stitch. You can't sit there for PYS 1 to 5 and sit there and complain that people are manipulating, and then in PYS 6 you manipulate. It doesn't work that way.
Especially
two
when
wrongs
it's not
do not make a right. Well, 2 wrongs don't make a right, guys. You know, I'm a big believer in this, and you know, I'm a big believer in. Jack will tell you this, and Every will tell you this. I won't condemn clans for using 100% win rates for various reasons, and I won't condemn clans for using double teams and all this sort of stuff, because they're not breaking the rules. But when you are saying something like that, which is, by its very default, incredibly cynical, it was done to prevent a mismatch, that is rigging. And that is not how this should work. That's a bit naughty if that's the case. That is very naughty.
As well, I don't
that
think
is tantamount to breaking the rules.
I also don't think BPS needed it. I do not think at all that this rigging...
Serenity certainly didn't need it. Why would Serenity need it? They wouldn't.
Yeah, but no, Stu said it for BPS. BPS did not need this help, to put it in that perspective. It was never necessary.
or ever needed in that sense. Because BPS would have been fine. And Jack can tell you that as well. He has all the math stuff, right?
But, you know, I mean, speculating. We don't know. I mean, hopefully it was done for the right reasons. I don't know. They're not the only, don't get me wrong, I'm not picking on BPS. They're not the only team to have done this. APA did it, Reckham did it, Retty did it, and other teams did it. So don't think I'm just picking on BPS here. I'm not. All I'm saying is, you know, going forward, fans cannot, who've used these tactics, cannot bemoan other clans for using similar tactics. You just can't do that. And regardless of what your reasoning was, proving a point, doing this or doing that, you can't do it. And if the real reason is to prevent a mismatch, that is, by its very definition, rigging, which is, by its very definition, against the rules. And I'm serious about that, guys. You've got to be really careful with what you say.
Yeah.
So, even though we're enjoying Stidge's big damage game here. But you get my point. You know, rigging is to basically manipulate an outcome. So be careful.
I mean, that's the definition of the word itself. You manipulate.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So anyway, it's interesting. Sad, right? All to do tomorrow. It is a bit sad, but you know, we go into the finals tomorrow. It's looking like the groupings are. Wow. Like I said, it looks like Vale now are definitely out. They're definitely going to be in the. I think their chances of getting into the top 8 are now gone. Infinity Wars still got a chance. IW, Retty have still got a chance. I think.
I mean, Retty is 7th right now.
7th, are they? Who's down in 8th?
APA. Jack has the updated leaderboard. We have Endgame, Serenity, Loka, BPS, A1N1, Reti, APA. Those are the top 8 right now in that order. And then less than 200 points behind APA is Reckham. And then 800 points below this is IW.
It's 1,300, I think.
No, they've updated.
Sorry.
It's updated on the main. It's updated on the main. So at the moment, IW are still behind Vale. They've got 25,915 points in 11th.
That's not updated, Fuji.
No.
Isn't it?
No.
I thought it was because they had 23. They were on 23s earlier.
Wait, let me send you Fuji here in the DMs. This is the leaderboard from Jack. This is updated.
What did they start the day on? Because I was under the impression they started the day on 23,000. Now they're on 27, 20 something thousand.
I don't know.
I've definitely got on the main wargaming thing on their site. It looks like it has updated.
They're partly updated, not all. Some of them have the right cops, some of them no.
Well, Retty are now in 4th. IW are now in 5th.
That is also.
Serenity are down to 6th.
That is not true, Fuji. No.
Can't be right. That can't be right.
It is. I sent you the screenshot. Just look at what I sent you.
I've already seen that. I'm looking at what people will look at because they're not going to see that screenshot. Most people will go on to.
Then show it on your screen, just like I did.
I showed that earlier. Reckham, it's saying here, Reckham's out. Oh, this is making no sense at all. What Wargaming have put on theirs? How can IW be 5th and 11th?
Because it's half updated, like Jack said.
Yeah, partially updated.
Wow,
It's weird.
we'll see.
How's your games been?
Yeah, they're still updating. Retta's dropped down again.
Tell me about your games though, that you've streamed today.
Well, they were interesting. They're okay. I mean, Reckham were playing pretty well. To be honest with you, they didn't put many feet wrong today. They were in danger of going out to Demon earlier, but I found out from the chat we were watching not Reckham's first team. We're watching basically their second team. So it's one of those things. They almost went out to Demon, but then sort of Demon blew it in the decider. And in the next game, well, I mean, Reti played much better in the decider, to be fair. And then in the quarterfinal, they played. That was the quarterfinal, and then in the semi-final, wow. Endgame went out with 6 teams, six players in the first game, and almost beat them. To be fair, Orca with his valiant last stand, and then obviously, yeah. But then Hollow Purple turned up, so they had 7, and it was typical Endgame.
I'm just seeing the bracket.
To be fair, it was typical Endgame. You know, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm interested to see, you know, what's going down and what. I mean, I've seen Jack's potential draw for tomorrow, so that'll be interesting.
The draw's already out.
And it's
it
identical.
It is identical. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be tough for plans like Vale now.
Can I just talk about how all 3 BPS are on one half of this bracket?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Reckham's split. That's good for them.
That is good for them. Yes.
Vale is
what about
screwed,
APA?
Vale is screwed. APA is also
Yeah,
screwed.
Vale are not in for a good time to be.
IW is end game, so I don't think they're gonna jump in the top 8.
No.
Rackham has the
I
main
saw that
team
as
of
well.
A1N1 running up against them. Or Reti, so it's gonna be Reti or Rackham. One of those two is probably.
Indeed, it's gonna. Well, that's where the war is. I mean, IW, as I said, I mean, if they're going up against Endgame, then it's going to be tricky for them. Assuming Endgame turn up with all 7 players, which they have it recently, have not. To be honest, but it's. I mean, it's still going to be interesting.
Oh, for sure.
Mathis, what was the advantage of having a full 100? Well, basically the advantage is this. There are 10 players in the team, but the way it's seeded, the way they calculate the win rate, they only take the 7 best players. So they discount 3. So if you have 100% win rate players, they may not play, okay? It's but they go to calculate how strong the team is. And it sort of skews the average win rate of the team, and it gives them an inflated win rate rather than a proper win rate. And those players may not necessarily play. That's the issue with the 100% win rate players. Now, me personally, a lot of people say, they should all be kicked out. I don't think they should, because who are we to say that a player must play in regular matches? They can play in ratings, that exists. But there's got to be a way, and the way Wargaming are looking at it, as far as I'm aware, is that they're going to look at it on battle weighting. So they're going to weight it against the battles that these players have taken part in. And effectively, 100% win rates, therefore, may not add to the overall win rate of the clan, so to speak. That's the issue. That's the issue. And I mean, it happens on all the servers. To be fair, RU server, it's not as prevalent.
I guess because the player base is
well,
bigger.
I say it's not as prevalent. It is prevalent, but because the clan war scene on RU is so big, it doesn't have much of an impact. On the smaller servers like Asia and NA, on NA it has a massive impact, a huge impact, because there aren't so many clans taking part. So that's the issue, and it becomes an influence on the EU server, because not at the opening, but as you start going through the PYSs, you start getting those random teams, those random clans not joining anymore. Because why would they? So by the time you get to PYS number 4, for example, the lower win rate clans, I'm talking about the 45 up to 55% win rate clans, generally don't take part. And that's when the 100% win rates really have an advantage, because then you start getting buys when you shouldn't get buys. And you miss out on playing opposition, so to speak. And it just buggers up the strongest to weakest principle that is meant to exist, basically.
Yeah.
That's it in a nutshell, although it was a very big nutshell.
What we also need to really point at, though, is compared to winter, these tokens have been alone. Like, the coins have been placed on winter. So last season was even worse than this one. But
Absolutely,
but
because
it's
your
just
coin,
that the
yeah,
teams using them has increased. So it's
Yeah.
not seen as that much of a difference. But in the
Yeah,
greater
that's
scheme
the
of thing, it is. Like, I think on some days, NA/Asia only had 20 teams. And even EU had only up to 40 or 50, which is insane. Like, if you think
that's
about
not the best. It's not the best, really, when you think about it logically. And the idea of Clan Wars is to try and grow it, but thankfully we did feed back to Wargaming saying, do not put coin streams on the same day of POS. And thankfully this year they did. This season they didn't, so that was good. That was good. Anyway, well, you're right, Stitch. It is the norm, but it won't be. They will change it.
the thing is, we just don't
So,
fully
we're all
know yet how it will be put in.
Absolutely. So we're all ready for tomorrow, and just to put you all in the picture, those of you who are still on the stream, and there's like 50 of you still there. Tomorrow you will have plenty of streamers, but I don't know what everybody's streaming yet.
Yeah, we get to know that tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much that we will be. I will still be in the bracket of Reckham. I don't know, and every probably will still be in the bracket of A1N1. We don't know.
I mean,
But
not
Wild Ones
unlikely.
Alpha and Amunet, it's not unlikely, but Wild One and Amunet are also streaming tomorrow, so there will be 4 streams running tomorrow for the finals here on EU.
I will see tomorrow, but we'll try my best to do a stream.
Don't force it.
Wild Ones Alpha may not be streaming tomorrow, but he'll try his best.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
you
but
go.
I've already, declined to stream tomorrow for the Asia server because of
I
access.
saw that.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully
So-
we'll be fine for tomorrow night.
There's no need to force
Yeah.
it, Jack. Life comes first.
No. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the stream now because I've got an NA stream soon. Well, in 4
Yeah.
hours. All I'm going to say is the following: we'll be streaming tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll have a determination on both the Pro Top 8, who will go into the next part of the Championship Tour, and the Top 16 will go into the Challengers Tour. So hopefully, if everybody's around, we'll have another chat after that stream.
Sure,
Yeah.
I think that would be nice with
That'd be
Amulet
good.
included.
Mhm.
And
Right, and with that, I'm going to say good night to you all, and I'll catch you all again soon.
good night. And have
Bye
fun.
for
with
now,
night.
guys.
Bye.
I try to. Cheerio.
Cheerio.
All right. And with that, gonna end my stream here as well. Just having a bit of a talk. Couldn't get much out of it though, because I think he was talking with Jack plenty before. It's not bad. I mean, it's fine, right? Gotta expect that. Since we did take a little bit longer, just to put you in the picture generally, my opinion, to just sum it up again, I think it's just an awful move to make, to use these teams, these multiple teams, when it's not necessary. None of these teams needed it. They have the skill to win it without that. It's just a bit of scaredy cat, I guess, or something. I don't know. It's just unsportsman in my eyes. I cannot agree with it. I'm not gonna hate on any team that does it though, for the sole purpose of, or for the sole reason that there's no rule preventing it. So yeah, with that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We're gonna be back tomorrow, like Fujit said, and gonna be rounding up the previous skills. We're gonna be seeing if either Reti or Reckham will jump into top 8, because I think it's gonna come down to those 2 teams. And also the lower half of top 16 is not fully yet decided. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and see you all again next time. Bye bye.